everyone comes to their comfortable position, grounding down your sits bones, letting the legs feel heavy, lengthen through the spine, draw your shoulders back and away from your ears. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, otherwise taking a soft gaze at the ground. We'll just take a few moments, the eyes closed, starting to notice the surrounding, the noises that are outside, maybe in the same room as you. And starting to tune in, listening to the sound of your own breath. Noticing any tension you hold in the body. Start by relaxing the facial muscles. Relaxing shoulders away from the ears. Relaxing your arms. Wiggling the fingers, softening down the hands. Taking a few moments to soften the belly and notice the expansion of your breath on your inhale. Drawing the belly button in, emptying the breath on the exhale. Taking a few more breaths this way, expanding the lungs, inhaling, emptying out. We'll start to bring in our Ujjayi breath. Light constriction on the back of your throat, the same you use when you fog a mirror. And as you inhale, drawing that breath in, lightly constricting the back of your throat. When you're comfortable, seal the lips closed and move your breath gently in and out of your nose. Just following the sound of your breath as you inhale and exhale. Helps to keep your mind focused on this breath, you can start to take account of each inhale and each exhale. Keeping the belly soft. Just remembering to use this breath throughout your whole yoga practice. With your eyes closed, take your arms out to the sides of your body and up, bringing the palms up to touch. Big inhale. As you exhale, flip your palms down, float your arms to your sides. Take a deep breath in, expand the arms out and up. Exhale, gently float your arms down. One more inhale, lengthening the sides of the body and up. Exhale, gently float down. Placing your hands to your lap, guide your right ear over to your right shoulder. Option to extend your left arm out. Fingertips can hover and maybe the pinky goes towards the back. Or option to keep the fingertips down to the ground. If you'd like to deepen the stretch in the neck, gently taking the fingertips to the left temple as you inhale, lengthening the space. As you exhale, drawing the right ear a little closer to the shoulder. Gently bringing the neck back to neutral. Bringing your left ear, left shoulder. An option to extend the right arm down to the ground. Fingertips can hover, maybe reach back. An option for the left fingertips to come to the right temple. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, deepening. Next, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Interlace your hands above your head and flip the palms up to the ceiling. Lengthening through the sides of the body and the spine, keeping the jaw parallel to the ground and soft. Take an inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, bend your right elbow, bring your hand right between your shoulder blades. An option for the left hand to reach for the right elbow, Or take your left arm back behind you, interlacing the hands. You can use a towel, strap here, and just draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Couple of deep breaths here, relaxing the jaw. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale to bend left elbow, hand right between the shoulders, option for right hand to come to left elbow, or taking the arm behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades back, expanding through the heart center. A deep breath in, reach both arms up. Exhale as you bring the left hand down next to you, lengthen through the right side of the body. Exhale, bend your left elbow and sweep your right arm over towards the left. Keep the sits bones on the ground. And imagine that right shoulder blade, again, going towards the spine and just a slight rotation here. Lateral side stretch. Inhale slowly to come up, placing the right hand down. Lift the left arm up as you exhale, bend the right elbow, lengthening through the left side of the body. Going just a little bit deeper, find your gaze where it's most comfortable. Left shoulder blade back, slight rotation of the torso. Inhale, come all the way up. Interlace your hands behind your back. If you need to start with a small bend to your elbows, draw the shoulder blades towards the spine and slowly drawing the knuckles down towards the mat. If they just stay right at your low back, keep the bend in the elbows, concentrate on engaging those upper back muscles here. Inhale, open your arms out wide. Exhale, big hug, right arm on top of left. You can hold onto the backs of your shoulders or take eagle arms here. Draw your chin in slightly, relaxing the back of the neck. Inhale, open your arms out wide. Exhale, left arm on top of right, either holding on to the backs of your shoulders or taking eagle arms here. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Exhale, spinal twist to the right, left hand to your right knee, right hand walks behind. Lift up nice and tall, inhale. Draw the core in and rotate on your exhale. Inhale, open your arms out wide. Exhale, spinal twist to the left, right hand to left knee, left hand walks behind. Lifting up nice and tall, inhale. Twisting and looking towards the left on your exhale. Slowly unwind. We'll come into a tabletop position, hands and knees. Lining shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Option to tuck back toes. Taking a deep breath in for cow, lower the belly down, lift the tailbone up. Exhale, cat, draw the tailbone into the midline of the body, rounding the spine. Inhale, soften belly down, back to the shoulders to the spine. Exhale, drawing the core in, rounding the back. Inhale, looking forward, maybe slightly up. Exhale, drawing gaze toward the belly button. One more inhale, lower the belly down. And exhale, curl and round. Welcome back to a neutral spine here, balancing tabletop. Extend your right arm out in of you, kick your left leg back. Lifting the toes off of the ground, squeezing the glutes and hamstring here. Lengthening through the body, reaching the fingertips forward, heel back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw everything to the midline of the body, knee to elbow, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend fingertips and toes. Exhale, hugging the core in. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, draw everything in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, return to tabletop. Extend your left arm out in front of you, kick your right leg back. Squeezing the glutes, engage, and lift the toes off of the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug everything in, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, hug, engage. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop. Coming into child's pose, big toes together to touch, knees a comfortable distance apart as you take your sits bones onto your heels. Extend your arms out to the ground, forehead down, lengthening through the sides of the body, spine. Taking a couple deep breaths here, knowing you can always come to this pose throughout the whole practice. And we'll take an inhale, come all the way back up to tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your knees off of the ground, coming into downward facing dog, lifting the tailbone up. Starting, if you need to, with a bend to the knees, and shifting the weight more towards the heels. So we're going to have this even balance between the palms of the hands, heels of the feet. Taking that lift, tucking the rib cage and the core in. And if that feels good, you can begin to pedal your feet. Bringing a little bit of warmth and movement to the hamstrings and calves. One more full breath here in our down dog. Take an inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, with knees bent, step your feet to the top of the mat, just behind the wrist. Keep the knees bent as you fold forward. Option to keep fingertips down to the ground or hold on to opposite elbows. Give yourself a little sway, side to side if that feels good. Draw your chin in, lengthen the back of the neck, shoulders away from the ears. Slowly come back to neutral. Reach your fingertips to the mat and heel toe your feet together to touch. With a small bend to your knees, roll to stand, inhaling slowly as you come to rise. Bring your palms to your heart center, draw the shoulder blades back, tuck under your tailbone, lift up tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, reach your arms in front of you and up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, touching the right knee down, left knee over the ankle. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, big toes touch at the back of the mat, lifting the tailbone up. Inhale, come forward, shoulders right over your wrists. Exhale, lower down to your knees, bend your elbows, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra, slide to the belly, toes are tucked, thighs off of the mat. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog, tucking the rib cage in. Step your left foot top of the mat, right knee touches down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reach your fingertips forward and up. Exhale, return your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left foot back, left toes are tucked. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the tailbone up, lengthening through the sides of the body. Inhale, forward, tuck under the tailbone slightly. Exhale, lower down to knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, activating the upper back and triceps. Exhale, knees, downward facing dog. Step your right foot top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms forward up to the sky. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot top of the mat, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg top of the mat, left knee down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Mountain pose, arms to the sides of your body. Big toes touch, tuck under your tail. Lengthen through the spine, crown of the head, and draw your shoulder blades back and down. Either closing your eyes or taking a soft gaze at the ground. Begin to shift your weight forward to the fronts of the toes, back into your heels, finding the center of your feet. Shift slightly to the left edge of your foot, the right, coming back to center. Centering your whole body's weight over the feet, press into the feet. Engage your legs, glutes, stomach, chest and back. Engage your arms as you reach your fingertips to the ground. Feeling your whole body active and engaged while you lengthen and deepen your breath. Your next exhale, open your eyes and bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, either step or hop to plank. Option to move straight into down dog. Take your knees, chest, chin. And then meeting in down dog. Take a couple of breaths here in your down dog with feet hip width apart. Still able to pedal out your feet. One more full breath here. And take an inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step through for low lunge. Lower your left knee down. Tracking the right knee behind the toes. Sweep your arms forward and up. Take a moment here to tuck under the tailbone. Lift through the sides of the body, tucking the ribcage in. Couple of deep breaths here, keeping both thighs active. We'll take an inhale as you reach the fingertips up tall. Exhale, bend your elbows, engage your upper back muscles. Inhale, lift the fingertips up. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, return your hands to your hips, moving into Ardha Chandrasana, half splits pose. So using your blocks on either the tall, medium, or short level here, start to shift your sits bones back, straighten your right leg, flex the right toes towards the shin. If you're just staying upright here, engage the upper back muscles. Continue that cow tilt of the pelvis here. If you'd like to go forward, just keep the back engaged. Maybe slightly tuck under the chin. And making sure that we're engaging this outer left thigh here. Take one more full inhale. Exhale back to low lunge. We'll move into lizard lunge. Move your hands to the inside of your right foot, heel toe the right foot to the top corner of your mat. Slide your left toes back towards the back edge of the mat. You can use your blocks here for your palms and line your shoulders right over wrists. Inhale, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, see if you can tuck that tailbone a little bit more, getting that stretch in the left quadricep and hip flexor. If you like any other variations in your lizard lunge, you're welcome to do so here. Taking just a couple deep breaths. Core and back are still engaged. One more inhale. Exhale into tabletop position, transitioning into down dog. Pedaling out the feet, taking a slight bend to the knees maybe. And take an inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, bending your knee. Gently placing the right knee down. Reach your arms forward and up. Take a moment to look at your structure here. Left knee behind the toes, right over the ankle. Tucking under the tail, lengthening through the sides of the body and the spine. Take a deep breath in, reach fingertips up. Exhale, bend your elbows, engage your upper back. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, bend and engage. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale your hands to your hips, reaching for your blocks for half splits. Straighten your left leg, toes flex towards the top of your shin. Reaching the sits bones and the tailbone back. Keeping the back engaged, inhale, lengthen. And if you're just staying right here, tuck the chin. Otherwise, on each exhale, just guiding a little bit further into your forward fold. Keeping both the inner and outer thigh engaged at the left leg. So make sure those big toes are straight up to the sky. One more deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge, moving into our lizard lunge. Hands walk to the inside of the left foot, heel toe left foot to the top corner of your mat. Slide your right toes back. Use your blocks if needed for your palms, shoulders right over the wrists. Lengthening on each inhale. Tucking the tailbone under. Making sure your gaze is gentle so that you're not straining the back of the neck, just a slight tuck of the chin. Any other variation you like in your lizard lunge, you can do so here. One more inhale. Exhale, moving tabletop position, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, warrior two, step your right foot top of the mat, spin your left foot across. Taking a moment here, making sure right knee is behind the toes, right over the ankle. If you need to move your knee more towards the pinky edge of the foot, lift your heels, strongly engage the outer thigh and press it back down. Extend your arms out to the sides of the body. Finding your gaze be on your right fingertips, maybe even closing your eyes for a moment. Just enjoying the sound of your breath. Being here in this moment. We'll take one more full breath cycle. And placing your hands to your hips, wide leg forward fold, pivot that right foot in so the inner arches of the feet face each other. Option to take a little bit shorter stance, heel toe the feet in. So really press the heels down, engage the outer thigh muscles, lift up tall, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, palms come down to the mat. And start to slide the heels back a little bit towards the back of the room, so your heels of your feet, heels of the palms are reaching back, toes and fingertips forward. Each inhale, see if you can lengthen your spine. Each exhale, fold a little deeper. You can keep a slight or deep bend to your knees here. And one more full breath. Bend your knees, place your hands to your hips and inhale slowly to come up. Pivot your right toes ahead, bend into your right knee, cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot, stepping back into plank and choosing your variation of vinyasa here. We'll take a couple deep breaths in our down dog. Take an inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, warrior two, step your left foot top of the mat, spin your right foot across. Taking a moment for the structure here, left knee towards the pinky edge of the foot, tucking the tailbone slightly, reach the arms out. Keeping that length in the sides of the body and the spine, drawing the shoulder blades back. Find your gaze. Reconnect to your breath. Maybe sinking just a little bit deeper in that lunge. One more full breath in. Exhale, hands to hips, wide leg forward fold. Pivot your left toes in. Inner arches of the feet face each other. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, as you fold, right hand comes down to the mat, left hand to your hip. Keeping the hips square, sweep your left arm up to the sky. Using the rotation of the core, the strength in the upper back to reach the left fingertips to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, place your left hand down to the ground, right hand to the hip, squaring the fronts of the hip bones down to the mat, sweep the right arm up to the sky. Right shoulder blade going back towards the spine, rotation of the torso here, keeping the hips level. One more inhale. Exhale, place both hands down to the ground. Take another moment here in your forward folds. Maybe you want to take your hands to the outside edges of the feet. Maybe you just keep your hands right in the middle. We'll take another deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding a little deeper. Place your hands back to the middle of the mat, bend your knees, hands to your hips, inhale slowly to come up. Pivot your left toes forward, bend into your left knee, cartwheel your hands to frame your left foot, moving into your variation of vinyasa here. Inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step or lightly hop, top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your big toes together to touch slight space between the heels as we move into chair pose. Take your glutes past your heels, sweep your arms forward and up. Take an inhale as you reach fingertips up. Exhale, sweep your hands to the back. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, sweep them back. Each time maybe sinking a little deeper. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step to plank, and just hold here for just a moment. Concentrate on engaging the core, lifting through the crown of the head. Take one more inhale. If you can, lower all the way down to the belly, otherwise coming to knees and lowering all the way down. I'm going to move into locust pose. Bring your arms to the sides of your body. Take an inhale, deep exhale. On your next inhale, lifting up into your locust pose, reaching the fingertips back, lifting the heart off the mat, toes off of the mat, strong engagement of your back and glute. Keep your gaze straight down. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, lower everything back down. Hands underneath your shoulders, come back to tabletop position. Downward facing dog. And take an inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, high lunge. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Staying onto your left toes, sinking a little deeper. Tucking under that tailbone, lifting through the core. Reach your arms forward and up. We'll take an inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, open arms out like a T. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, open it out. Imaginary pencil between the shoulder blades. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out. Option to reach arms back overhead, staying into high lunge, or bringing the hands to the heart center, turning and bringing the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good. Also an option to just bring the left hand down to the mat or your block, right hand to the hip. Working on rotating the torso, lifting through the crown of the head. Couple of deep breaths here. One more full breath. Inhale, returning to high lunge. Sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, hands to your hips, preparing for warrior three. If you have your blocks here, you can bring the blocks in front of you, placing your hands gently on the blocks. Bend your right knee and tap your left toe in a little closer. Starting to tap the toe on and off of the ground, squeezing the glute muscle here, keeping the toe either lifted, continuing to work on bringing that toe on and off the mat. If you like, hands can come to your heart, reaching out in front of you, just keeping a slight bend to the right knee, really squeezing that left glute. Finding that focal point in front of you. We'll take one more full breath here. Gently stepping the left foot back, coming back to high lunge. Sweep your arms forward and up. And exhale, freeing your right foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. We'll take an inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, stepper lightly hop, top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch, slight space between the heels, coming into our chair pose. Sink into your seat, sweep your arms forward and up, strong back, inhale. Exhale, fingertips to the back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, sweep fingertips back. Inhale, forward and up. See if you can sink a little deeper on this next exhale. Good. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, moving into your plank. Hold plank here, tucking under the tailbone, squeeze the core. An option to just lower all the way down, bending the elbows, or come to your knees, gently all the way to the ground. Locust pose once again, arms to the sides of your body. Look straight down at your mat. Take a full breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, locust pose. Heart comes off of the ground, toes come off of the ground, reaching fingertips back. Lengthen the back of the neck, see if you can tuck the chin slightly. Imagine that you have a ball between your palms. One more inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Move into tabletop or straight into push-up. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, reach, left leg up and back. Exhale, high lunge. Step your foot to the top of the mat. Stay onto your right toes. Sinking into that lunge. Watching the structure here as you sweep your arms forward and up. Tuck under the tail. Engage the core so that we have a strong lumbar spine here. Inhale, lifting fingertips up. Exhale, open the arms out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, reaching out. Inhale, arms forward and up. An option to either bring hands to the heart, right elbow to left knee, or right hand down to the mat, left hand to hip, or straight up to the sky. Rotating with the core of the body, the trunk of the body here, keeping the hips level. Lifting tall through that left hand. Left shoulder blade draws back. One more full breath here. Inhale, return to high lunge, arms forward and up. Exhale, hands back to your heart, moving into our warrior three. Have your blocks in front of you if needed. Bend your left knee, tap your right toe in a little closer. An option to start just tapping that toe on and off the ground, keeping the left knee bent. Hands on the blocks. And eventually, hands can come to the heart or reach out in front of you. Keeping that right glute strong, right hamstring. Keeping that left leg strong. Really pressing into the left heel. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bend your left knee, gently place your right foot down, high lunge, arms forward and up. And exhale, free your left foot, step back to down dog. Pedaling out the feet. Take an inhale, look at the top of your mat. Exhale, step or lightly hop, top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse one dive, reach your arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. I'm going to practice pose of the dancer. So we'll start into our right foot, taking the weight off of the left. Bend your left knee, reach back and take your heel towards your glute. Option to just stay right here, work on drawing the knee to face down towards the ground, tucking under the tailbone. Or option to move into full pose of the dancer, hand holds onto the inside arch of the left foot, reach your right arm up. As you exhale, hinge forward of the hips, kick your left foot into your left hand. Find a drishti or focal point on the ground. And continue using the inner thigh muscles to draw the knee in and the glute and hamstring to draw the knee back. Take one more full breath here. And gently release left foot down. We'll come into a half salute. Hands at your heart. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out and up. Come to stand. And exhale, your hands back at your heart. We're going to take our pose of the dancer on the left side. Placing your weight in the left foot. Bend your right knee, heel comes towards the glute. Option to just stay here. Work on stretching the quadricep by tucking under the tailbone. Work on that adductor muscle, drawing the leg in. Or option to move on, hand comes to the inside arch of the right foot, lifting tall through the left side of the body. And as you hinge forward, kicking your right foot into your right hand. Find that spot on the ground to focus on. Come back to focusing on the sound of your breath. Take one more full breath in. And exhale, gently release down. Come to the top of your mat, hands at your heart. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, your last vinyasa, choose how you like. And we'll inhale, and as you exhale, gently lower down to knees. Swing onto one side of your hip, coming into bound ankle, Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together to touch if you like. Sit up onto your blanket here, bringing the hips up a little higher. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Keeping the back slightly active here, tuck under the chin. You can use your elbows to help press the inner thighs down. Shifting the hips back. One more full breath here. As you inhale, come all the way back up. Extend your left leg straight for Janu Shirshasana. Right heel of the foot comes to the upper left thigh. Flex the left toes in. Use a strap if you need to for the arch of your left foot. Knee is either deeply or slightly bent. Inhale, sweep your arms up. So you exhale, slight twist towards the left thigh and folding right over the left leg. If you don't have a strap at home, you can always just frame your left leg by placing the palms down. Keeping the left quadricep active, flexing the left toes in, feeling that stretch in the left hamstring. And one more breath here. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, place the hands down. Bring the right sole of the foot to the ground. Continue to squeeze the left quadricep. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, twist. Place your right hand behind you. Hug your right knee with your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. So exhale, hug in the core, rotating towards the right. So the gaze may not not go beyond the right shoulder, that's okay. Just keep your neck in a comfortable position here. One more inhale. Exhale, gently unwind. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee, heel to the top of the right thigh. Flex your right toes in, squeeze the right quadricep. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, slight twist towards the right thigh, fold forward. Slight or deep bend to the right knee. Keep squeezing that right quadricep, flexing the right toes. Lengthening on your inhale. Folding forward on your exhale. And one more breath here. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, place the hands down, face to the sides. Left sole of the foot on the ground, flex your right toes in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist left hand behind you. Right elbow hugs the left knee. Lengthen on your inhale. Twisting on your exhale. Slowly unwind. Bend both knees. Bring your feet and your glutes to the top of the mat. Hold on to the backs of your hamstrings. Slowly lower down to the ground. Hug your knees in. Gently rock side to side. Maybe that feels good to create big circles with the knees. Taking the opposite direction with the circles. Inhale, hug your knees to the midline of your body. Exhale, spinal twist knees. Draw gently to the right side of the body. Making sure the knees stay at least hip height, maybe in towards the navel. Either big hug with the left arm or opening the arms out like a big T, allowing that left shoulder blade to soften down. Hug your knees gently to the midline of your body. Exhale, spinal twist to the left. Either big hug with your right arm or opening the arms out like a T. Drawing the knees in towards the midline of the body. Inhale, hug both knees back in. Exhale, send the soles of your feet down to the ground. Take your time to get into your most comfortable final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Any final movements, any support underneath the neck, lumbar Begin to relax the space between the eyebrows. Relaxing down your jaw. Relax the throat, the heart area. Relax the back of your right shoulder, right arm, right hand. Relax the back of your left shoulder, left arm, left hand. Relax the upper back, middle of the back, low back. Soften your stomach muscles, coming back to a natural rhythm of breath. Relax both hips, your right glute, right leg, right foot. Relax your left glute, left leg, left foot. Relaxing the whole body. Slowly begin to bring awareness back to your body. And some movement to your fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead for a stretch. Hug your knees into the midline of your body. Roll to your favorite side in a fetal position. When you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position. Taking just one more deep breath in. Full breath out. Thank you for joining me this morning.